Why should you win this battle? And why should your opponent lose?
I know it's a rude question, but which of the two is it?
We're used to those rude questions from you.
I don't see any numbers. Did you bring more revenue? How much cost did you save?
That's a very strong point. You've got the maximum of 10 words to say the customer problem you are fixing.
WearHealth helps organizations to uncover.
I think that was closer to 20. Welcome to Get in the Ring, the global startup competition. I'm Keith Wallace, and I'm the global ringmaster here. Some of you might be asking, what is that? Well, it means with our ring, we travel around the world, from Berlin to Burkina Faso, from Medellin through to Mexico. Why is that important? Because it means we bring two startups into this ring and allow them to battle it out. I know listening to pitching is rather boring. Well, we did something to change that. We give them only 1 minute each to tell us in very simple terms what they do and why that's special. And then we go into a battle of 5 rounds. Round 1. Team. What makes the team outstanding? We don't care about titles. We don't care who's CFO. What we want to know is what they've done. Round 2, achievements. We don't want storytelling here. What is the turnover? How much capital have you raised? How much grant income have you had? What have they achieved in concrete form? And that leads very carefully into round 3. Business model and market. How do they make money and how much money is to be made? Round 4, financials and proposition, perhaps the most important of all the rounds. What do they want from you as an audience, from our champions, or from wider financiers? If they don't tell us, they failed. Round 5, freestyle. Now this is my favorite round because a good competitor in the red corner has heard everything the blue corner opponent said and has figured out all of the weaknesses in their armor. And they're going to highlight every one of those and then highlight the strong points of their own and tell the jury and you as audience why they should win. When this is done, it's question time. And then there is the vote to see who is going to be champion. Because in Get in the Ring, it's a battle, and in a battle, there can only be one winner. So let's get in the ring and let's see who we're going to meet today. Welcome. Welcome to Get in the Ring, and we are in the Workforce Edition here in the city of The Hague, which is, of course, the Impact City. But today, we are here after being in early editions in Singapore, in Toulouse, in Hyderabad, and in Eindhoven. So we have some amazing finalists from each of those events, and we're going to see the best of them back here today. Well, let's go across to our red corner. Who do we have in the red corner today?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Konstantyn. I'm CEO and co-founder of Spiral Technology. Nice to meet you today.
Wonderful. Welcome, welcome. Let's go across and see your opponent. Who's in the blue corner?
Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you for having me. My name is Esteban, and I'm the CEO at WearHealth.
So, I think we're going to start across in the blue corner with Esteban. Could we have a 1 minute introduction, sir?
Every day in Germany, thousands of maintenance workers perform hazardous tasks while being physically or mentally fatigued, which increases the odds of accidents. However, most of these human risks are hidden and are not being prevented. At WearHealth, solve this with artificial intelligence and data from off-the-shelf wearables. These off-the-shelf wearables can be smartwatches or chest straps where we use heart rate, heart rate variability, and motion to estimate physical and mental fatigue on an individual level. With our solution, organizations can move safety and health beyond current standards and really be proud of how they take care of their people.
Wonderful. Thank you. Very to the point. Let's move across to the red corner. The same minute for you, Costa.
At Spiral, we're reimagining the way in which factory workers will interact with information. We are building an augmented reality platform that helps technicians to work 30% faster and commit up to 50% less mistakes. How we do that? We provide visual work instructions directly to the line of sight of an operator that gets instant access to the factory checklist, manual, drawings, and all other technical references that is needed. As a result, technicians get better comprehension of work, and headset sensors provide automated quality assurance to the operations. Spiral aims to become an AR gateway to the companies in the most demanding industrial environments. We are based in Boston, and we're looking forward to this battle.
So we've got in one corner someone dealing with efficiency, and in the other corner someone that's really dealing with the prevention of accidents. So this is going to be a battle royal. I think it's time for us to meet the champions, our champion jury members, and we have 3 corkers today. I'm going to be very old-fashioned, and I'm going to start with Lena. Lena, you're with Shell, but what do you do over there, and what are you looking for today?
So, first of all, great being here today, and also exciting to see these 2 finalists in their last battle of this whole sequence of events they've went through. So at Shell, I'm responsible for Game Changer, and we look for game-changing startups, do quite a lot of collaboration with them. And when I say game-changing, it's sometimes looking for what you do not know or not being aware of. So I'm very excited to hear about the technologies today. Also have some prepared questions because I think I would like to hear their thoughts on it, but really looking forward to it.
I love the tone in your voice. It seems to suggest that you enjoy roasting the startups, just a little.
I'm not sure I love roasting, but I always, you always feel when people are enthusiastic. So I'm more, I hope I'm not sounding like I enjoy roasting, but I'm a little passionate about technology.
We'll go with that. That's a far better explanation. Thank you very much, Lena. Let's pass on to one of your fellow jury members. Mela, hello to you.
Yeah, hello to everyone. I'm very thankful taking part of this kind of platform. I'm an innovation project manager at Shyshkin, and one of my main tasks is to look outside, look for new technologies or trends which could be beneficial for one of our stakeholders or even for us. So I'm looking very forward to both parties or both teams, just to see if there could be maybe an option for cooperation.
Cooperation is always key to what we like to do here again in the ring. Then let's go to our final board member, and that is Bartold. Bartold, welcome.
Thank you for having invited me to this jury. What we are trying to do in Schneider is an innovation at the edge. We have 5% of our turnover, what we call in the normal R&D, which is in order to keep our present offer state-of-the-art, best in class.
Wonderful. Gentlemen, you know how this works. We have 5 rounds starting from now. You have 30 seconds each round. Keep it short, sweet, or you will hear the bell. So, Esteban, are you ready?
I'm ready.
Kostas, are you ready?
Absolutely, sir.
Excellent. Then let's get going. Let's go across and hear from Esteban. What have you achieved?
At WearHealth, we started as a spin-off. It was not easy to move from a technical solution validated in the lab to a product loved by industrial workers. Thanks to the trust of our customers, we have built a platform that is ready to scale. In the last years, we have gained customers in Europe such as E.ON, Bridgestone, and Mercedes-Benz. And on top of that, we have built partnerships with DuPont, Accenture, and Microsoft to accelerate our go-to-market strategy.
Very nice indeed. Bit of name dropping your side this time, which always works out quite nicely. Let's pass across to Costa.
After winning startup challenges from Lufthansa Technik and Singapore Airlines, we landed at Techstars Accelerator in Boston, co-sponsored by the US Air Force. This brought us to the contract with the US Department of Defense, as well as one Fortune 500 company. We discovered a scalable use case in manufacturing of composites, and this is what we are focusing right now and going to market with this solution. Our company is based in Boston, and we have offices in three other cities.
Wonderful, superb. So many achievements, you couldn't fit them in the time. We're really zonked by it. So let's move on, gentlemen, because we'd like to find out a bit more about the business model and the market. Costa, we're going to stick with you. So how do you make money, and how much money is to be made?
market for augmented reality that we see is $27 billion by 2023. Our addressable piece is about $7 billion, and we are going after it with our manufacturing solution. Augmented reality is applicable across many, many sectors, but we are focusing specifically on aerospace and defense and manufacturing. Our business model is software as a service, where we charge by seat, by month. We also apply so-called land and expand approach, where we have a contract with a corporate with a single use case and then expand horizontally, capturing more and more segments of the business.
Thank you very much indeed. Let's pass across to Esteban.
We target organizations with heavy-duty applications, such as energy and manufacturing, because there is where we can help the most to reduce accidents, absenteeism, and mistake. We offer a very easy-to-use software as a service that includes everything organizations need to improve worker safety and health.
Thank you so much. Then, gentlemen, it's time for us to move on to round 4. And round 4 is that favorite round of most people. It's financials and proposition. The round where our two competitors ask for something from either the jury members or from you, the wider public. And they give us a bid over the financials to make sure that that makes sense. So let's go to Costa and ask, sir, what's your proposition?
As an American company, we're looking to expand in Europe. And in this battle, we are looking for two things. Number one, connections with European industrial corporates that can bring our technology to their industrial base. And number two, later this year, we will be raising our seed round of about $2 million, and we are looking for connections with B2B investors who are willing to invest in our space.
Excellent. Thank you very much indeed. Well, that was very clear, Esteban. Do you have a proposition that's quite as clear towards either the jury or maybe the wider public?
So far at WearHealth, we have been very fortunate. We have bootstrapped WearHealth from the beginning on. In 2020, we already had $500,000 in revenue. To the members in the jury and the wider audience, we would like to meet your health and safety departments so that we have the chance to showcase how together we can prevent accidents, absenteeism, and mistakes.
Very clear and to the point. Gentlemen, this is the time where I'd like to see you try and at least fist bump each other, because this is the final round we get to, round 5 freestyle, where you state why you should win and your opponent should lose. So, Costa, it's over to you. Why should you win this battle, and why should your opponent lose?
Esteban, I hear that you have an amazing solution and a great team of people bound together by a vision. But from the description of the projects that you made, I don't see any numbers. Did you bring more revenue? How much cost did you save? What is the ROI of this technology? As opposed to, in our case, we established a scalable use case and proven up to 4 million in savings from single factory per year, which adds up to 40 million in extra revenue for the group.
Well, that's a very strong point. Thank you very much, Costa. Esteban, you get to basically respond to this and say why, let's say why Costa is wrong and why you should be the winner.
I felt that, but first of all, I believe that Spiral Technology is a potential partner for WearHealth, and I believe that augmented reality, virtual reality is a part of the future. But today, organizations still struggle to understand how their workforce is really doing. Therefore, at WearHealth, we are committed into empowering people to be at their best, safe and healthy, so that we can move towards a workplace, 0 accidents and 0 absenteeism.
Very nice indeed. So I'd like to open up right now to our jury to figure out what questions you have. Let's go to Bartold. Do you have a question for either red or blue corner?
Why and how do you, that's not clear for me, increase the efficiency, and how do you calculate your ROI?
2 points. Our system increases comprehension of the work done. And in the workplace, you very often have ambiguity of how the work should be performed. The work instructions are printed or on the tablet. Instead, we are allowing an operator to wear a headset and see them visually on the production line or on the equipment. This speeds up the work and improves the learning curve.
Lena, what questions do you have for either red or blue corner?
What is the privacy issues of the two technologies you have? Because how can it be used in a security incident if the wearables is showing that the employee was not doing well? That's for WearHealth.
Thanks, Elena, for the question. So, I mean, the point that you highlighted is a very, very important point, and that's data privacy. So, there's two ways how we're addressing this challenge. One is there's information for the worker. So, this is information and insights that he gains at an individual level, and he decides if he shares it with or not. He has the power to do so. And for the management, we only do anonymized reports. So, and in a rule of thumb, at least 10 people have to be in a report so that it's anonymized.
Happy with that, Lena?
Yes, absolutely. Thank you.
Wonderful. So let us see if we've got a question from Melat.
So my biggest issue is what I experienced during all the innovative project I've had is that how can I motivate the users to use this technology knowing that the construction industry is very old-fashioned?
In construction, nearly all design work is done digitally. So you have all digital assets prepared before any excavation or any works are started. And then there is a fundamental problem of matching this digital twin of the building at any stage of construction to the physical place. And we know this is a matter of fact because we're also in discussions and in problem discovery with a number of construction companies, including multinationals. So what our technology does, it puts an operator or surveyor or whoever is resolving certain clashes on the construction site. It puts the person exactly to the place on the digital twin, while the person is in the same place physically. If you see what I mean, it can be second floor, northeast wing, room number 25, and to find this room on the tablet, without our technology, you would spend a lot of time. So matching the information, matching your location to information is painful. With our technology, it will be done just instantaneously.
Yeah, am I seeing a thumbs up or another thumbs up on that answer? So that works very well. And what I'd like to suggest is that the jury takes a few minutes to decide who the winner of this battle is. And while we do that, we're going to have an interview with someone that I think that most of you have met at the earlier competitions, and that is Joachim Kuppen. So, jury, let's have a few minutes for you to decide, and we're going to join Joachim for the interview. Being a winner is something you're obviously very good at, because within the unknown group, you're a partner, and you've changed from Get in the Ring to a whole new area that actually is what we're about today. How did you describe it? The workforce?
Workforce technologies. We decided that that needs more attention in the world, and we started building an initiative that we call the Unknown Workforce Technologies Venture Engine.
What is it? It sounds very important and very innovative, but is it?
I think it is. It is. In our vision, it's a methodology where we basically have a goal of investing in the best startups within the niche domain of workforce technology. So technologies that can make physical heavy jobs safer, more healthy, and more productive in a way. But more importantly, also help them really to bring their solution to the market. But it's more to me about the impact that we can make, the amount of workers that we can reach, and the way we can improve the work that they are doing. Today's companies, I think we first met Spyro Technology in Singapore, and WearHealth we met in Germany. And we've been, on the one hand, having them in our events, but on the other hand, in the workforce, at a network around workforce, we've been working in different projects with them, starting collaborations with big corporates, introducing them to clients, and even considering some of them for an investment.
We have two quite amazing companies with us today. Any news to share?
Yeah, I think the jury is not going to see this message before they take a decision, so I can share some very good news. Very recently, we signed a deal with Spiral Technology to invest in their company and go into the future together with them.
Wonderful. Well, I wonder if the jury are going to vote that way or vote another. We still have to find out. So I'm keeping my fingers crossed. Both are worthy winners, however.
Definitely.
So Joachim, thank you.
Thank you, Keith.
Let's go across to the jury. are we ready to figure out if there is a winner of this battle? So I'm going to ask all three jury members, have you got a winner so far? Not to give the winner, but Lena, do you have a winner? Yes. Bartel, do you have a winner?
Yes.
Ah, wonderful. Melat, do you have a winner? Excellent. There's a thumbs up there too. So let's go in descending order. Bartel, who are you voting for? Is it red or is it blue?
It is blue.
One vote for blue. Esteban, well done. WearHealth gets 1 point. Let's move across to hear from Melat. Is it going to be red or is it going to be blue? It's a second vote for the blue corner.
Congrats, Esteban.
Now, is it going to be 3 votes to one side, or are we going to see a hung jury? Lena, I'm looking at your wall. It's very red, but which way are you voting today? Oh, I am so sorry. It is 3 votes for blue, Esteban. You carry the jury. So I will say, Esteban, congratulations, but I think that you and Kostas are going to try to work together a bit because you did see some synergy between your technologies.